Hello and welcome to 7 at 5 Hour live on Instagram. This is the 49th episode of this series. It is the 31st of August 2022, currently 2:45 p.m. on a cloudy Wednesday afternoon here in Singapore. Thank you so much for joining us, whether you're watching this live or as a recording. My name is Stephanie Jennifer. I am a CZT21 and I'll be your host for today's session. And in just a bit, I'll be joined by my co-host, CZT18, and Susan Yo, CZT Asia 2. We're so happy to have you here today.
Hello.
Hi, Debbie.
Hello.
Hi, Susan.
Hi.
Yeah, at least today not so difficult to join.
Yeah,
Yes.
very easy.
Very smooth. So
They
recording of
recently
today's...
had update, right?
Yes, I updated just and I restarted my phone for good measure.
Okay, very good.
Okay, very good.
Very
Yeah,
good.
so a recording of today's session will be available on 7 and 5 Hour Studios Instagram page at 7 Forest 5 Rivers and also on our YouTube channel, youtube.com/c/7 and 5 Hour Studio. And we'll be posting our completed tiles that we do and create in today's session on our personal pages. Debbie is at tangle.pursuits, Susan is at susanyo.czt, and I am at halfpen_will draw. In these Wednesday live sessions, we usually feature prompts from the 7F5R Challenge group on Facebook. You can just search 7F5R Challenge on your Facebook search bar or go to this link to find us. And tomorrow is actually the 1st of September. And Inktober Tangles is almost happening. So if you want to be one of the first few to get the list of prompts for Inktober Tangles, you can join the group and be part of the fun. Of course, Inktober does not start until October. It's just people are very enthusiastic and they usually ask me about the prompts very, very early. So I post them a month early in our group. Yeah, so today's session, very fun. Get some tiles, get some pen and paper, tangle along with us. So just keep this video on in your background while you do other creative things. We're so happy that you're here with us today. Susan, what's the string for today's? Oh no, we should go through our tiles first. What tiles are you using?
Okay, I stand by two tiles. One is a Zandalo, tinted with the magical. I think it's blue and purple. Then this is the one that Steph tinted in August. Still remember that? It's a green one. Yeah,
Yes.
okay. Yeah, so I stand by this one.
You have more tiles, So yesterday
yes,
you
I have
tinted
a
more.
lot.
No, yesterday I
more,
tinted
huh?
some
Oh,
more
okay.
for you. Yeah.
Yeah, very good.
Batch tint.
Okay,
Yeah.
batch tint.
Steph
Okay,
was
then I
like,
also stand by.
the last
yeah.
round I tint, so today I'm not tinting. I look at her like, okay, I'll do it.
So next
So
round
next
is I
time, yes.
tinted for you all.
Then after that, Daniel need to take his turn
I dare
Yeah,
not take
very
the
good.
towel.
doing chemistry.
Don't
in the
dare to
studio.
borrow the towel from him.
Debbie, what tiles you using?
I'm not sure. I'm still looking at my stash, but I have a translucent towel. One of my translucent towels. And then I will see how I go. Actually, I'm still looking through my stash. What are you using?
I have a 7F5R tile tinted with Rambling Rose pink. And I think this is Cuckoo Clock Cardinal because this reads a bit orangey red to me. So I think this is Cuckoo Clock Cardinal with Rambling Rose pink. And then I have a 3Z tile from Debbie that she tinted yesterday. I want to use what do you call it? Lux Hugo or Gold Shadow pen is what this pen is known as in America. So yeah, that's what I'm going to do for this darker tile, and then the lighter tile use my regular Micron 05 pen. Yeah. Suzanne, do you want to share today's string?
Okay. So today's string is a star. So it's up to you to define that how many points for this stars. Normally when we, as a kid, we draw star is a 4-pointed star. Yeah.
4-pointed? Really?
Five pointed. Is it?
Okay.
Right? Five. Then there's some people that they draw the triangle, the star with 2 triangles. So it's 6-pointed. Then,
Oh.
because today is Malaysia National Day, 31st of
Oh.
August. So in our flags, we have a star, but it's a 14 pointed star, 14 points star.
So
Yeah.
show 14 points.
So it's up to you. Yeah, because last time we have 14 states initially. So there's a
Today
14
not
points.
1st August tomorrow.
31st
Or
August.
31st August, I hear you.
1st September is Inktober. No, release of the
Tomorrow is not 1st
two.
August
It's
lah.
not.
No, it's
To-
1st September.
I
no,
read
no.
wrong. I'm confusing
Oh,
myself.
Wrong. Yeah,
Hold on.
31st
Please
August.
hold. Please hold for technical difficulties.
oh
Yeah,
anyway, not
because
working.
all too excited for the Inktober.
Oh my goodness.
Okay. So this is the top stars that you can choose from.
How to draw? What is it? 14 points star.
14. But I don't think it is a good choice for string.
Yeah, man.
But you can.
Then
Then you
how
will
to
miss
draw?
out all those things.
Well, if you want, you can
Yeah,
try.
you can try.
Yeah,
But when
so
we in our school, right, we are drawing the point will not be very even. So if you want to have an even point, then maybe you need to have your compass and
I think you need
all
a
the
bigger piece
rulers.
of paper, maybe.
So it's not.
So
it's
I
not,
think if your tile is too small, you're gonna have a
Cannot lah.
lot of issues with the 14 point star. So I decided to go back to my eco dyed tiles. So actually I prepared more eco dyed tiles. So I have given some to Susan and given some to Stephanie, and then I made another batch. So this is my second batch. Some of them are going out with my swaps to my swap partners. And then after this batch, I have another batch that, because this batch was red cabbage. So this was made with red cabbage eco dye. I have another one that I use beetroot. So that one will akan datang. Will give you all later when it's dry lah.
what if I want like 8-point star or something?
Then you draw your own lah.
Okay, I will.
For today's so this week we wrap up the Singaporean tangles because of the month of August. So the last one is actually Wingfrond, which is quite an old tangle actually. And Wingfrond can be drawn in many ways. So just gonna flip over and then use this to show you what I mean. So just gonna grab my PN. I'm a bit clumsy today because my nerve pain is quite bad today. So I think the PN might be safer. Yeah, so there are many ways to draw Wingfrond. Wingfrond is an organic inspired tangle. And you start out with something like a long, organic sort of a curve. I think this pen is not very great today. Let me swap out my other pen. Yeah, so you start out with a curve in any direction you like. Kind of like how you would start out a mocha, basically, right? Then you sort of bring in the tip into a prantom. So actually, right, it's kind of like a mocha, and then you meet a prantom, and then you have like an aura, semi-aura, and then you draw wings. So then after you have drawn this part in, you can actually aura the whole thing again to give it a bit more form actually. Yeah. So this is the basic step. You can actually also draw your circular phantom area first and then come down like a stalk or a stem. Actually, it doesn't really matter which way you use because it's very flowing, and either way you can still sort of tuck in your wings. So Wingfrond has its own hashtag, like some of my other tangles do. You can also draw like the Wingfrond this way as well, and then join the auras if you like. So just quickly, yeah, my hand is not very stable today. As you can see, my hand is shaking. And then you can all write this way. Something like that. So it resembles how we would draw mocha actually. So you know how we draw mocha like that, right? And then we come down. And then this one becomes the other one. Something like that. So it resembles mocha in a way, right? But with Wingfrond, there are many ways to draw. If you actually click on the bit.ly link in one of my Insta stories showing you Wingfrond, you can start out with an orb and sort of go around with a kind of like a wavy approach, you know, like how you would draw a cartouche but with just one tangle. Okay, my hand is not very fantastic, but I think you get the idea. Something like that. So this is one way to draw. You can of course draw them like in layers and then have some coming out this way. Okay, my hand is not very great today, as you can see. And then this way. So I'm just going to draw the stalks just to show you how it looks like. So you can actually work your way around. And I think I have better examples on the bit.ly link. So I'm just going to pause here and then let you guys look at the step outs a little bit more whilst I prepare my own string. Okay, I think I'll use this towel. So how are we today?
Good. Sleepy. Weather very
Sleepy,
cold.
yeah.
Yeah, the aircon.
Weather
the
very
aircon-
cold. It's very hot here.
I'm very hot here.
Yeah, very hot here.
I mean, climate controlled
You're
air
in
condition.
a aircon room.
Yes. That is perpetually cold, so
You make our
Yes.
studio sound like Gardens by the Bay.
yes, it's that kind of feel. So here's my 3Z. I did
Very fast.
Wingfrond. And then I thought just now while waiting for this session to start, I was like, oh, I can put an inner flux on top of it. And you know what would be another tangle you can put on top? You can put ear bar on top of it also. Because it got that flux kind of.
Well, I think
Initial shape.
Wingfrond is even older than both. No, Wingfrond, I think Inner Flux was first, right? But Yerba came later. Yeah, I have problem remembering all of them now.
My too many children.
Okay, so
Then I came up with 8-point star string. So the way that I did it was, it's like a pound sign or like, what do you call it? Hashtag. And then you
hashtag.
join. Yeah. So you start with these four lines. And then you connect them together. And then this. And you get 8-point star. So that's what I'm going to be working on today.
What do you think of my eco dye towel? This one looks a bit blue and purple. And then I put in gold.
I like the donut one.
And I think the gold is a bit too dense on this one.
Then it rubs off on your finger, right?
Yeah. Or maybe I shouldn't use this towel.
Yo,
Yeah,
still
man.
at towel selection phase.
Yeah, man.
Too many options. What a good problem.
It's
to
better
have.
to have options than none.
Yeah,
right?
that's why I say what a good problem to have. Susan, will you have too many options?
No,
Close
I
your
will
eyes and-
streamline. Yeah, close the eyes and just pick one.
So Debbie, close eyes.
What?
Close
Oh, I
eyes.
picked one already, what?
Oh, you pick one already. Okay.
Yeah, lah, this one. Lah. Yeah, this one. Lah. I'm not going back to think anymore. I don't have any brain cells left. Yeah, I basically rushed like a crazy person.
Yeah,
Almost late.
we just closed CCT AE 2022 registrations. So it's been, and then the last batch of kids went out today. So finally, I love you guys a lot, but finally the studio resembles the studio again, and it's not a warehouse anymore. So very happy about that. Thank you for your support, though.
Yeah, I just got off the email with DHL before
Endless
coming
DHL.
here. Yeah. Well, at least it wasn't a phone call. Another one.
You start charging them money.
Yeah, they call me every day. I talk to them more than I talk to my business partners or my parents
Very
or my husband.
very good.
Yesterday, I was joking with one of the DHL officers. I said, you know what? You guys call me so much that I actually maxed out my talk time just talking to you guys.
Then he's like,
Then I
huh?
was joking. Yeah, no, then I was joking. Yeah, I said I should start claiming from you all.
Oh, shoot.
Yeah, so my entire talk time was exceeded, by them. And then I had to purchase the unlimited talk time because if not, it won't be enough. And then if I pay per minute, it will be crazy.
Don't call
Then,
me.
yeah.
Yeah, with the DHL stuff. Don't call me. I don't want to talk to you. Email me.
Oh, do you mean that even you're receiving call, it also deduct your call time?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So I switched to unlimited incoming now. So even if they call me, it's just one flat rate lah.
Susan, your incoming call, is it free?
Yes.
Mine is also
Okay.
free.
Yeah, it's free. Only outgoing call then they charge.
Debbie, do you want to name and shame your carrier?
No, I just join them. Please don't. Later they decide to
Increase your charge.
give me network problems. Here you
We do
go.
not cover
You ungrateful brat. Here you go. A bunch of
problem child. So funny.
yeah. So now I do have unlimited incoming, but my outgoing is limited lah. And I think that's 100 minutes. I think. So are we gonna answer questions?
Yeah. Good timing.
This
Just
pen,
finish.
I think my pen is just going to die. This PM.
I
just put
switched
it
today.
aside.
I switched the pen.
I'm reluctant to switch leh. I have one, but
You
then
need to
I'm still
bring.
trying to drain the old one.
Oh,
What?
I was going to say you want to bring new pens from the
No
studio.
need, no need. PN I have a stash of shared PNs. Okay, because today is Merdeka Day, all the questions are actually about Malaysia. So I think this will be Susan's favorite episode.
What's
Susan,
scary and stress. What if I cannot answer?
Aya!
Google. Hey Siri.
Sure can one lah. She don't have Siri wo. Hers
Oh.
is Bixby, I think.
Alexa.
What is it called? Alexa. I
Is
thought
it?
Samsung is
Bixby?
Bixby.
Bixby?
Yeah,
Yes.
Samsung is Bixby.
So cute.
Yeah.
Bixby sound like some kind of cereal brand.
Bixby sound like children's TV.
Yeah. Like Blippi. Yeah. So fun.
No lah, it's very easy. Even I will think that today's questions are quite easy. Even though I'm not
very good.
Malaysian. Yeah. Okay, so we go from back to front or front to back?
So it's
Number 5?
Malaysia's Independence Day.
Yep.
How old is Malaysia?
65.
Oh, okay. Happy birthday, Malaysia.
Okay.
Number 5, okay, come. What's number
Yeah,
5?
number
Sorry to
5,
interrupt you,
is
David. Yeah.
Okay, what do you think of when you think of Malaysia? This one, Susan, sure, very easy. Home.
Malaysia boleh. Does Malaysia have like National Day songs?
Hey, you line up,
Yes,
okay? Got question already being asked. You line up. Take a queue
I think
number.
sure have lah. The national song.
Then you see,
Yes, we have.
she answer your question, then I answer the actual one.
No, I just wondering.
So
Okay,
long.
actually, if a lot of things I can say if you think of Malaysia. But
Say. You have the honor of going first. You are the Malaysian
wow,
on the
very
team.
good.
Okay, go.
Malaysia boleh is
Malaysia
actually
boleh. I was
something
thinking the
that
same thing.
very unique. Yeah, everything is okay. Like, what should I say? Maybe a lot of things that is not 100% by book. Okay, you can have the flexibility in some of the procedure. So everything can be discussed. Okay, but related to politics, then we skip lah. That one cannot say.
Okay.
Yeah, so what Malaysia is to you is flexibility. Yeah.
No lah. Everything is boleh lah. Everything is possible. Everything is possible. Even something that you
Isn't Tangle?
think that is not possible, then in some way, it is possible to achieve it. Yeah. Just that we regardless of whether it is the correct way or the incorrect way, that one we don't
mean
comment
with-
But
Oh, okay. Because I thought like with coffee money or something.
that one is also one thing.
Oh no.
Yeah, but I think now a day is maybe better than last time, but I'm not sure. Then later someone then argue with me, then cannot. I'm not very sure. But what from my thought is that it is better than last time.
Debbie, you when you think of Malaysia?
When I think of Malaysia, I think of the highways.
Oh,
Because
highways.
my parents always drive up last time. So I like the long car journeys, the long road trips. Road trips. Then I always think of actually in my brain, right, Malaysia has very nice sky because I always lie on the back of the car and I will look out, you see, at the back, and then I always be watching the skies, watching the plantations, watching the land go by. So to me, it's kind of like I think because I spent a lot of time in Malaysia when I was growing up, to me it's like a second home lah. Yeah. So it's like a second home. Then I guess a lot of Singaporeans, some Singaporeans, they don't really like Malaysia because they think that it's very backward. But I'm not like that. I really like Malaysia because it's not as fast as Singapore. So maybe I'm not a normal Singaporean also lah.
I think because have different interests lah. Some people, if you talking about the convenient everything, then maybe Malaysia is not that. But if you want to something about the nature or something is what should I say? More freedom, that kind of things. Then Malaysia is.
Then I think the food there is also very nice.
I was going to say that. You steal my answer.
I tell this girl Okay,
go
you
on.
answer first.
Everything
you
about the
answer.
food
I don't.
is so priority.
No, I don't want already.
What rubbish?
I got another answer. You go.
Okay, I don't like the food. I also cannot eat anymore.
So
Even I like also like that.
Singapore. Susan, does Malaysia have a lot of vegan options?
I think now they have a lot
Vegetarian.
compared to last time. Yeah.
Yeah, but
Those
I
now
like
a lot of
the
people-
street food
Then too bad, uncle. Can I have the mala without la?
Then you go to the next door.
So poor thing.
Nah, you just eat roti, no chana.
Roti cannot even eat because it's
Yeah.
gluten, right?
Yeah. So you just
Few
eat the
vegetable.
so you just eat the tea, no roti, no chana, only tea.
Only tea. So funny. 喝茶, drink tea, healthy. Drink tea is healthy. Last time got one time I visited.
Last time got one time.
Got one time I visited Malaysia because one of my friends were getting married. Then I remember Alex has this other friend who's living there. So he texted his friend, he's like, hey, let's meet up. So the friend was like, sure. So we went to Malaysia Science Centre. Then they drove us around. And then I remember looking out the window of the car and seeing like all these huge telephone poles, you know? And then going, wow, that's so cool. And then you can see his two friends looking in the rear view mirror going, why is this Singaporean so amazed by
Not even
our
Singaporean.
telephone pole?
Only Singaporean
Fair
PR.
enough. Like, she okay or not? Of all the things to be amazed about, I be amazed about.
Yeah, then she
telephone
talked
pole.
very loud, no? So I'm sure it was a spectacle.
Then I told them in Singapore our telephone post is underground. Then they were a bit confused because like they were like, huh, then you got no telephone pole, then how does things connect? So I was saying like, oh, it's buried. Then they're like, ah.
A lot of it is wireless already, right?
Yeah, I have no idea. So that's just interesting. But I remember like thinking to myself like, oh, actually someone's like something that we might think is normal to some other people is like very amazing. Like maybe for us Singaporeans, like Gardens by the Bay is like, oh, okay, you know, or like Marine Barrage, oh, okay. But for like some
Marine
other
Barrage
people,
got nothing leh. It's just a...
open space lah.
What's so
Meant to
fantastic
be
about
like,
it?
I
The
don't know.
fantastic part is the palm, right?
Maybe some
The
people like
palm
the
room.
architecture. Like, wow, so interesting the way that it's built. But anyways, the point is, you know, like some things that you take for granted might be something that someone is amazed about. So that was interesting. Yeah. So for me, Malaysia. I remember last time when I was younger, I used to visit Malaysia like as day trips. Like in the morning, very early, go there, and then you have fun, go to the mall, watch a movie, and then you come back to Singapore when the night falls. So that's my memory of Malaysia. But I wanted to say food lah, cause the food quite nice. Yeah. Susan, if someone visits Malaysia, what should they eat?
Everything that you see, then you just try. Yeah. So what in your itinerary, then you plan for the food, then walk a lot so that you won't gain
Actually,
your
right?
weight.
Actually, right? You all have answered my other question.
Oh!
Wow, very
Yeah,
good.
so the first one is what do you think of when you think of Malaysia, right? And then you all already proceeded to answer what do you like about Malaysia, right?
Maybe we like other things.
Okay, what do you like about Malaysia? Before you all
Sushi.
answer everything.
The food, oh. I think it's the food. Okay, then what else?
I like that people are friendly.
People are unfriendly.
People are Yo, it's opposite of what I'm saying. People are friendly.
When you don't articulate properly, then it sounds...
It's bad connection. Cannot hear you. You're breaking up. I think yeah, people are friendly.
People are unfriendly. People are unfriendly.
No. It's opposite of what I'm saying. Susan, eh?
I think something that I like is about the different language in Malaysia. Because when we go to the mamak store, you are just Chinese or Malay, English, then we just can talk, then they can understand. Maybe they are not very fluent in English, but they are friendly, that they try to use some words that, for example, if tourists only know the English, then they are trying very hard to try to get you understand what they are meaning. Some of the places. Yeah. So this is something that I found is quite good. Then every time when I go back to Malaysia, if I go to the shopping mall or buy some grocery, then I saw Malay people, then I just talk to them with Malay. Otherwise, I worry that I forgot how to say Malay.
It's true. You don't use it, you lose it.
Mm.
Are you fluent in Malay?
Not very fluent, but I think okay lah.
Enough to
I can
get by.
understand them, they can understand me.
Then like my grandma say, if people scold you, you can scold them back.
Oh yeah. But I don't know how to use Malay to scold them back.
Yo! You miss out the important lesson. How to scold people in Malay. Debbie, you like?
What do I like about Malaysia? I like the nature. I like the vastness of it. Yeah. So,
Singapore too small.
yeah, I like the countryside basically. I mean, I like the food also, but it's like, I think when I was growing up and my parents, we went on road trips, right? We were more focused on seeing my parents' friends than actually the food. So the food is more like, when they bring us wherever they bring us, we don't really know also because we are not locals. Now we don't know where is better to
So it's like they
go.
have like tour guide kind of, your friends become tour guides.
Not really. I think it was just food and talk only. We don't really see anything like special or whatever. Yeah, seldom. Not high on priority. Stephanie, what do you like about Malaysia?
I thought I replied this.
Yeah, then you skip ahead to the question then. Then later if we say, then you say, I also want to say that. You
But I
still want
said,
to answer,
no, I said I like that they are friendly.
Not what you like about Malaysians. What you like
Oh,
about Malaysia.
fine. I like the people. I like that the people are friendly.
Oh, okay, fine.
Con money lifestyle.
Yeah lah. Like that, I know you count with 5 questions. I come out with 1, then you interpret your own 5 different times.
Yes, it's a good idea. Energy efficient.
Okay, I'm left with number 2, number 3, and number 4.
So we're working our way backwards.
No, you from what do you think of when you think of Malaysia? You jump to what do you like about Malaysia? So that was number 5 and then number 1. So now I have 2, 3, and 4.
Four lah. Four.
Okay. What is a place in Malaysia that you haven't been but would like to go and why? That means you haven't been. Don't
I don't
answer
know
the
leh.
one that you have been. Because the one that you have been is another question, okay?
Oh
A lot eh.
Yeah, a lot. Then good lah. Got more answer to give.
no!
Very
Malaysia
good.
very big.
Because even I am Malaysian, but a lot of places in
Yeah,
Malaysia I
good.
didn't went before.
So
Yeah.
this is a good question. Very good. Come, Susan, answer. I mean, I also have
Okay,
this
East
one I also have.
Coast. East Coast. Malaysia East Coast. Like Terengganu. Then is it police? Yeah, I think the Terengganu. Then the other places are those islands like Redang,
Don't answer
Tioman.
island first. My next question is about island also.
Oh,
Yeah.
She
Yeah,
preempt.
No, I answer already, you know.
Okay. Cannot say island first. Yeah, so. Oh, there's a place they call. Suddenly I can't remember the place.
Yo.
Later come back to me.
Okay.
You answer first.
Okay. I would like to visit Sabah and Sarawak. as well as okay, so I think I've been to Selangor, but I cannot remember how it looks like. So there are some places that I went to, but I have very bad memory, like when I was young, I went. Then I cannot remember the. I think
How it
because we went to Malaysia too many times. So
all
right,
looks
it
same same.
became like too many how to say like the landmarks. I don't
Instances.
know which one is where.
Mm.
I might have seen the landmark, but I get very confused,
Mm.
because we went too many times, and some of the visits were very close to each other, and so it was very confusing for me as a child lah. And then of
What,
course I
it's like a
gradually
weekly
grew
thing,
up. There was a time that every weekend we will go to Malaysia.
Wow.
Yeah. So when I was not yet primary school, I think. Yeah.
Oh, because I cannot remember.
Yeah, so I was very young. I was very young, and at that point, my parents were still quite, their relationship was still quite good at that time. So I do remember a lot of places. Then some places as an adult I went by myself with my husband, to visit, just to recap. Yeah, but I mean, of course, a lot of places have changed a lot also lah. So as a child, I think I went to Langkawi once. But for example, I can't remember how it looks like. So during my honeymoon, I went back to Langkawi. Yeah, for example lah. So I think for me, right, it's more like I want to revisit certain places as well as see new places. So it's like going back to the memory and also creating new ones. Why I would like to go? Like I said, some I want to recreate the old, like go back to my childhood era. And then some, well, it's because okay, for Sabah and Sarawak, right? My one of my uncles actually comes from Sabah, and then my sister-in-law is also from Sabah. So it's kind of like everybody talk about that, right? That place, right? Then I want to see the place for myself.
Yeah, I can remember the name already. Sekin
Okay.
Chang.
Huh? Sekin?
Sekin Chang. Sekin Chang. 10根庄 is I
10根桩
can't remember which exactly the state is, but from KL I think about 1 hour drive, if not wrong.
Sekin Chang.
Yeah. So there's a place that they plant the paddy. So if the season correct, then you can see the paddy field. Then yeah, it's a very when you look at the photo, right, it's very nice. It's a very beautiful place. So I wish to go.
10根桩
10根
10
yeah.
stones. So cute, the name.
Stephanie haven't answered yet.
I also want to go Langkawi.
Copycat.
Then I want to go Cameron Highlands. It sounds nice. Got farms there. Tea plantation. Sounds interesting.
I've also been there before.
Huh.
And very long ago, really. I think there's this place called Strawberry Park. And then I've also been to Fraser's Hill.
Yeah, Fraser Hill is also a place that I want to go.
But they say not cold anymore, right? One of the, I can't remember, is it?
Yeah, even like
which
in
is Genting is not
Island,
cold already. Yeah.
not that cold as last time. Because they got so many development, so cannot.
Not cold anymore. So funny.
It's a highland, it's a mountain. But it's not as cold as before. Last time when we go in the 80s, right? You need to bring your jacket.
Now it's just like air conditioned. It's okay.
Yeah. Outdoor air condition.
Actually, that's quite sad.
Yeah, because there's a lot of deforestation. Last time, the whole place is jungle, right?
Oh,
Yeah.
so it's man-made weather changes.
I think the one in Genting is Awana. Yeah, Awana. Okay, now I can't remember the name. Awana Resort or something like that. Yeah.
Then I want to go Ipoh.
I like Ipoh a lot. It's
Bring
one of
me.
my favorite places
Bring me.
I
in
think Steph will
Malaysia.
like it. A lot of good food.
Okay. Bring me, bring me.
I like Malacca also. And then I like Penang also.
Very good. A lot of places. Singapore is only Singapore.
Yeah. Okay, next. Number 2, number 3.
Number 3, yeah.
Number 3.
Number 3, yeah. Have you visited any islands in Malaysia?
No.
What is your favorite and why?
Islands, ah. No land.
The only island that I visited is Langkawi.
Penang
Penang. Oh, okay.
You cannot
Consider
say
as island
Penang.
also, huh?
Yeah,
Okay,
you cannot
okay.
say you never go to Penang before, right? Nobody
Penang, then
believe
is
you.
Penang and Langkawi.
Possible.
没有人相信你，没有去过 Penang，很难相信。Yeah.
I think I went to Penang when I am quite. When I first visit Penang, I think it's on my 30 something.
Oh.
Mm.
Why it take you so long?
I don't know.
I
Hard
don't
to
know
answer
Penang
this
exists.
question.
Oh, you don't know why it lasts so
No,
long.
no, no. Of course I know Penang exists.
It's like telling you Sentosa don't exist, no, Stephanie.
Maybe
Then
really,
you
got
are
some people
living
so
in the
blur.
cave.
Yeah, where got
I didn't know.
so rubbish?
Maybe I do not take the train, the to Sentosa, into Sentosa.
Okay, very good. I've been to Langkawi and Penang, and then what other island? I think that's it for me. Yeah, I have to think. What other island in Penang?
Redang,
Langkawi. Redang I haven't been yet. 还没有去过。
Tioman.
No. Actually, right, I've been to a Kelong near Cebu, Sibu, Cebu. Not the Philippines, not the CEBU. It's the SI. The spelling is different.
BU.
Yeah.
SIBU.
So actually, that one, right, there is an island there that I've been, but I cannot remember the Malay name. It's I didn't stay on the island cause the island is just like we just go there for fishing only, and then we come back to the Kelong. Yeah. Then it's quite I don't think the island has any inhabitants. It's very small island only. It's just for fishing only.
So it's a stopover kind of place. People go
Just to fish.
do the thing and then go back.
What do the thing? Fishing.
I mean,
do the
you
thing.
want to do that thing also can.
Aiyo.
I've not been to any Malaysian islands. I cannot answer.
Very good. Then which one you want to go? Langkawi. So you answer all already. Hiya, this girl.
The world is very big and I have not explored much of it yet. I'm failing as at my alien assignment of exploring.
What alien assignment?
I'm here to assimilate as a human, right?
Yo.
So I barely have started learning your language.
You still cannot.
Still cannot, yeah. See,
Still cannot.
communication is terrible. So I have not yet gotten to the exploration part of my mission. Slowly, we'll get there.
But you learn how to call people already, eh?
I don't know. I got like a trustworthy face, so people like don't think that I would pull a fast one. Then
You got a trustworthy face?
yeah. People don't think that I will con their money. Then I do. Then too late for them to
Oh.
back up already. You know? Oh, Susan. I got a trustworthy face, right? Then I
actually
con you of all of your sourdough.
she's the naughty one. She's the naughty one.
Yesterday we were sending out parcels at the post office. Was it yesterday? No. Yeah, it was yesterday. Then the person
Your memory
the
very wonderful,
no, I'm losing track of days. Then the post office person asked, what's inside the parcel? And then my intrusive thoughts was like, say drugs. And then I told my intrusive thought to shut up. Then when we were leaving the post office, I told Debbie, you know my intrusive thought just now when the person asked, what's inside the parcel? I wanted to say drugs. Then Debbie said, you say lah, you say. Then you see whether they will accept your box after that. So
someone is not your box even, and you are sending it to someone else.
Yeah, man. What's inside the luggage? So how to bring me around the world? Tell you, man, what's inside your luggage? Do you pack your luggage yourself? No, might be cocaine inside.
Yeah, then we just leave you there.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, we leave you there.
And then what I want to tell the ICA officer, give you coffee money. Ah, goodness. For anyone who's who's an international viewer, ICA is our immigration checkpoint authority. I'm gonna give them coffee money. I'm gonna give them a bribe.
Maybe that's why. Maybe that's why they haven't approved your citizenship, man.
Oh my goodness! Please, I was a small child. I didn't understand.
Maybe the guy is still there and he's processing, and this
He's
one.
Like, oh my god, it's her.
This one. Oh, okay.
No.
You shall wait another don't know how many long months to go.
Poor thing.
See lah.
Coffee money. I thought it's money to buy coffee, but no, coffee money means bribery. Very clever, right?
So I think next time if we traveling together with Stephanie, like taking the flight, right? We should, no. Yeah. Either we let her go first, or we cover her mouth, not to allow her to speak anything.
What are you here for? Then I look at Susan. What am I here for?
Because I heard one of my friends sharing that that one of her experience is that traveling with a friend, and this friend is like, I think maybe it's like Stephanie, trying to make fun by talking some of the things that it's not a right place to say those jokes.
Of course not.
Like for example in custom, but these friends are always say something then end up they have to go to the office for the 100% check.
Please,
I'll never go holiday with this person.
Please leave me there if that happens.
Actually, no, but
the problem is that they are not allowed we leave, but all same team have to stay back then for the check. Yeah. So
no. When it
comes be quiet.
When it comes to government officials, I'm very proper because I'm very scared. Like I go through the immigration checkpoint, I'm not carrying any illegal things, no drugs, no alcohol, nothing. Then I'm still sweating like don't know what because I'm very nervous to go through. Then my husband joked with me, you cannot be drugged, you never carry anything already, still so nervous. Then you carry something even worse, you'll be saying I'm carrying cocaine.
You will faint.
Yeah, he's like, what are you so stressed about? Then I always try to be like cheerful. Then my husband say, nobody is so enthusiastic to go through a checkpoint one. You're too happy. Then I'm like, what do you want me to do? It's just how I am. He's like, no, be more quiet and serious. Yeah.
Sit there and cry.
So poor thing. Okay. I should put some white highlights. Something dark. How are you up? With your towels?
So what's your favorite island? Langkawi, Penang,
I don't know. I got no favorite. I never
Susan.
been how to favorite. Oh,
Susan ah.
I know.
What's your favorite island?
Langkawi. I like
Oh.
Langkawi.
Yeah, I also like Langkawi. I told my husband to buy a house there.
Oh, be
But very
tired.
expensive eh?
You know what he said? Hey, you want to buy a house everywhere?
It's like the jet setters, right? Have a
Because
house.
when I go to Ipoh, I say I want to buy a house here. Then I go to Malacca, I want to buy a house here. Then I told him, oh, Bangkok very nice, I want to buy a house here. Then he's like, you want to buy a house everywhere. Then I told him, I don't mind.
You know those what timeshare houses?
Whatever lah.
No
I
need,
just
no need to
just
buy a
like,
house. You just the Airbnb.
no, I want to
Airbnb.
have my own place. Yeah, I like.
They'd be very, very ambitious.
Yeah, I like. I want to retire abroad. I don't want to retire in Singapore. Yeah. So I tell him, you buy a house. That time when we went to Langkawi as newlyweds, at that time can still afford lah. that time I think the land prices weren't that expensive yet. Of course, the pandemic changed everything. Then I think Langkawi for me and Penang, right? I think I will choose Langkawi, but my husband will choose Penang. Why is because right, Langkawi is more remote, so I like Langkawi. But Penang has more food, so my husband will like Penang more.
But Langkawi a lot of tourists eh.
Penang also Penang the road,
okay lah.
the road also like that, same lah, same.
Every
same.
time jam.
Yeah,
Penang
same lah.
always jam.
You cannot hide from the tourists one lah. That's why I say unless you buy a house and then you stay there, then you are more comfortable. Okay, are we ready for our next question? Since Stephanie don't have any island.
Oh man.
Got no island.
I also want an island.
So what is your most favourite place to visit in Malaysia and why? This one no island also never mind. Can just see other places lah. As in every time when you go to Malaysia, right? What's the place that you really enjoy to go? Keep going or something like that.
I always just go across the border.
You went to KL KL is not across the border. You have to fly in what? How is it you cannot remember that? I remember for you.
Yeah, man. With Susan also. How can you not be been to Penang? Oh yeah. Susan
怪怪的，哎呦
keep Debbie in our pocket while we travel.
I don't want. Later you all gonna caught by cousins, then I have to wait there.
Do you have anything? Do you have anything? No.
I have nothing, but I have a human being inside.
Sound like some trafficking human trafficking.
Yeah. We traffic the Debbie.
Then can save the air tickets.
We can say she's under 3 years old.
Actually, I haven't. Under 3 years old.
Not rubbish.
Not too many.
Oh my god, so tall one.
You small, we shrink you.
I'm not the tallest person on our team, but then I also cannot pass off as a 3 years old lah.
So bad.
What?
Say anything like that. No, we shrink you. Then it's more believable. What's your favorite place to visit, Debbie?
Favorite place to visit? I think I still like Ipoh and Malacca and Penang. Very boring, but I think those places make me feel a lot more relaxed. I don't think that Johor is far off. I as in terms of relaxation. I also like Johor, but I think it's a bit too near the border. I like to be further inside.
Further inside.
Further
Go to the Mount Kinabalu.
里面一点 Yeah, then I think it's because when I was growing up and then we travel a lot, right? Every time when we reach Johor, right, all of us very sian already, going home already, you know, the kind of feeling. So usually when we are at the start of the trip, right, we're all very excited, very happy, you know, like how many days you are going, you know, and then you're very happy, right? But then once we get back to Johor, and then we
You're
think
like,
of the
yeah, we're going back.
the traffic, the traffic jam, all that, wow, very sian already. Yeah. Yeah. So last time I used to when my parents choose like further destinations in Malaysia to go, right, then I'm very happy. I like being in the car. Yeah, I like to hang out in the car by myself at the back.
Susan, you there?
At first, when she asked, I want to say Kota Kinabalu, but Kota Kinabalu is some place that you cannot always go there.
Why always? Why can't always?
Because
Very boring.
you need to take the flight. It's not like you just drive, then you just can go through the highway, then reach there. So you have to have a plan, then to buy the tickets, all those things.
Also, you
But
like
I
those
think,
without a plan one. No need to plan one.
yeah,
Spontaneous.
like KL, and just, okay, if got time, then just drive to KL, then maybe stay one night
I don't
and go
know why
around.
but I got no feeling for KL. Like 没有
Yeah,
什么
KL is
感觉的。
actually, it's something that we go there, then maybe from there we are going to other places. Like, for example, maybe go to the Port Dickson. I think last time we did that. We go to KL one night, then to Port Dickson, then
I've
to the
gone to
Penang.
我有去过嘞 Port Dickson 也是。Yeah, but I don't know you know a lot of Singaporeans, right, when they say they go to Malaysia, they like to go to KL. But then I don't know what is there leh. As in, I cannot see like
Another
what
city
is
like
the
Singapore.
有
For
什么这样
buildings.
好 then everything is so expensive there.
Feel like home. Feel like home.
No, but everything is so expensive there leh.
Feel like home.
Some of the things that are expensive there, right, are more expensive there than in Singapore also.
Oh,
I don't know how to explain
they
also.
they trying to help the economy.
Then
Thank you very much.
then there
Yes.
is this you know, we have Daiso, the $2 shop, right, in Singapore.
I'm not
They also
familiar
have the
with that.
Daiso there also, right? But the Daiso there is so expensive.
I think it's
5
6
ringgit.
ringgit.
Now 6
6
ringgit.
ringgit.
Wow.
I think it's 6 ringgit 20 cents.
Wow. Oh. Yeah, so last time when people say, come on, we go KL, I'm like, don't want. You ask me another place, I will still say okay. Yeah, I don't know I just don't have don't know why I don't have the feeling that I want to go KL, you know? Yeah. Unless it's to see people lah, like, you know, someone
Yeah,
getting married
silver.
or something, you know, like some event or what. Then I don't mind lah. But for like maybe we are going Genting, so we have to go through, right? Yeah. Then I think I went with my ex-boyfriend's parents to KL and Genting by train. But we also don't know nothing to do in KL. We spent one night there, I think, together. And then just like that. No real entertainment. I think very boring. I find KL very boring. Maybe because it's like you say, it's too similar to Singapore. Too many similarities. You know, I did I did gold shadow. Then I colored it with Sakura Koi, right? Now I cannot see my gold shadow. It all disappeared.
Dissolves, ma. It dissolves in water.
So it's gold dust. It's
Water
not gold
soluble.
shadow.
Go shimmer.
I think I will have to fix this tile later. It turned out very badly.
Susan, how's your towel going along?
Okay.
Mine's okay.
I keep the 6 points style.
Mine
Then it's
disappeared
all
already.
with the with the Wingfrond
it.
inside and outside. Yeah. With the black macaron, then white cherry roll.
Using one of the tangles that we previously featured on a 7 FIR challenge is Tripico by Ildika Boyd. So quite happy with it. What was the question, Lily?
What?
What was the
What
question?
question?
The one that you
The
just
last
asked.
one. Do
Yeah,
you
yeah.
have a favorite place to visit in Malaysia? Where and why? So I think after you have finished this, right? I think you are the last person to reply. Then after you reply, right, we finish all the questions. Right? So then we need to think of another. I don't know.
See, that's why just now at the start I wanted to ask Susan more questions. Never mind. Then I can
Now
ask
you can ask
questions
ah. Yeah, then you can ask
about
now.
Susan stupid questions about to考
Aiyo.
her, test her. But I'm genuinely curious because I don't know much about Malaysia and its history. Yeah. My favorite place. I usually just cross the border into Malaysia, so that's just
Johor.
where. Yeah, that's just where I tie all my memories to. Lor. Usually it was with my mom and go for a day, so it's just day tourist. It's not even like we're staying there.
Why don't stay ah?
Cost money mah. Last time no money.
But
Only
it's cheap
parent
what?
family. Well, there's different levels of poor. There is I'm broke this week, and there's the I'm poor kind of deal. So I'll just go have fun, watch a movie, hang out, and then come back. Still fun, still good. Yeah. Yeah, I think I like it because it's tied to a good memory with my mom. That's basically it. I think it's also like a change of environment. You know, you go some different country, then you feel a little different, even if it's just for one day. Yeah. In KL, I stay at Airbnb.
Yeah, in Johor you have Airbnb also what?
I know, but this is later on in life when I had adult money in a real job. When I went with my mom, I was a child, see.
Yeah, so then you go and earn, then you bring her.
Can. And end of this year, can go. Oh,
Oh, my
Susan,
towel is a disaster.
why?
Yeah, man. So the gold decided to all merge. Can you see? It became one whole piece.
Good what? It ties it together.
Yeah, but there was originally tangling, you know.
Huh?
Yeah, and now cannot see.
Cannot
Yeah.
tell, yes.
It's okay.
Susan, do you have a favorite Malaysian National Day song?
Malaysian favorite National Day song.
Hmm.
But okay. Oh, maybe what you mentioned is about like those 爱国歌曲, is it?
对。
I go
Oh,
The
sorry, I
patriotic
don't
song.
know because I very shame that I cannot sing any of that. But
Oh
I I think I can sing Singapore 爱国歌曲 better than Malaysian.
no!
Oh
Why?
no.
Why
Why
Singapore is
ah?
better?
Okay, because
Polish,
the place that you hear these kind of songs is either from radio or maybe from television, right? So
or in
in JB,
school.
right, we what we watch is all Singapore TV, the programs. So
Oh.
we hear Singapore songs more than Malaysia. Yeah.
Oh,
So
propaganda.
I don't know how to sing, but when I become an adult, then I switch on to Malaysian radio, then I can hear some of, but I cannot name them. I cannot sing any of them. So very
Oh,
bad.
so funny.
It's okay. I also don't follow. I mean, the Singapore one or the
I
Malaysia
do.
one. Like,
I
don't really
do.
follow. You lah.
My
You,
favorite
right?
sing.
You is you.
My mother told me that we were joking about my citizenship. Then she said maybe they should have a test at the ICA
But this
building
thing,
before they accept. No, it's not just thing. Then she said then they should make you eat spicy food. Then I'm like, hey, what are you trying to do? Cause I cannot eat spicy food. I can imagine give you a bowl of like laksa or something. Okay, can't finish this bowl, and then I'll be like, don't know how to eat. Very good. So ICA building. Can you imagine you sit down for interview, then you're like, what's your favorite National Day song?
start thinking.
Then you DC song. Then if you don't know any, we're not gonna approve your citizenship. Poor thing. Then does Malaysia have a little parade?
Yes, in KL.
Then it's broadcast.
I think I only watch once when they broadcast in the TV.
Oh, so usually they don't broadcast. It's just in person.
They broadcast, but just
So you
that
just don't watch.
because I don't know why the receptions from my house last time from TV 1 or 2 is not good
Oh
as I received the channel 5 and 8 in Singapore.
no. Okay.
Yeah.
So people celebrating National Day in Malaysia, you down there watching Chinese drama on Channel 5 and Channel 8.
Yeah. I'm so worried after this show, my citizenship cannot question. No worry, I have got my birth cert.
So funny. Well, I mean, Debbie also not very into Singapore National Day songs and all, so it's not. I don't think it's a representation of how much you love your country now.
But I don't love my country as much as y'all two love my
Aiya.
country. Leh. I think the both of you are more interested in Singapore than I am.
Maybe we watch more propaganda.
Don't know. I mean, I'm the one who is always running away.
Yeah, I want to retire. I want to retire somewhere
I'm the
else.
one who's always running away. It's true.
Susan, do you feel 你爱国吗? Do you feel emotionally attached to Malaysia?
But not very !aiya!
Aiya.
I'm quite Actually, Malaysia is a very good country, despite of those negative news or those politics things. It's a country that without those natural disaster, then we're still able to have a proper work job. Then in Malaysia, then also we can own our house, all those things. So I still love my country because of this, but just that not loving some of the peoples in the country or in the politics. Yeah, but I think this is the same in every country.
Yeah, that's true. I also find it very funny. Singaporeans, they will complain about their own country, but then if someone a foreigner complain about Singapore, then they're very protective. They're like, how dare you say such things about my country? So it's quite
I can complain myself, but you cannot.
Exactly. You keep quiet your mouth. Maybe it's like having siblings. I can complain about my sibling, but then if someone else complain about my sibling, I'm like, what? What's wrong with your mouth? Very cute. Okay. Let's see what you guys do. Susan using white charcoal.
Yes. You quite like.
Wow, yours is a mono Tangle. It's all Wingfrond. Oh no, but there's Prankton at the back.
There's a background.
Nice. Maybe you're still struggling with that tile.
This is another tile.
Oh. Okay. Oh yeah.
The other tile is this one.
Forget
So
it.
actually there's some more tangles inside the middle of my tile, but because I use gold shadow and then there was magical glitzy gold on the tile. When I shaded in Sakura Koi, the whole thing blended together, so it became pink Sakura Koi magicals.
So what
So
have
I
we
started
learned?
another town.
What have we learned? Don't use jelly roll with water.
But I used to do that all the time, you know. I think it's
So
just
it's
that
just because of the goal.
yeah, it's very dense.
Oh,
Yeah. It's okay lah, never mind lah. I can
okay.
start another tile. It's okay. Yeah. I think one reason why I don't like being in Singapore, right, is because I feel that we are very trapped. Like, you know, however you go, right, because our island is so small, wherever you go lah, not however you go, wherever you go, you tend to see another person, another car, another building, you know, you can't get away. So I feel that, you know, it's like in other countries like Malaysia or Australia, right? If you need a getaway, right, it's just so easy to hop into your car or, you know, just take a train, you know, and then within like even Japan actually, I like Japan a lot. You can just get away very fast, and then you know within like half an hour you are at the beach or you are in the mountains, you know, or something like that. Of course, most of the time it's not just half an hour lah, but you know, my point is that there's an option to leave the city, but in
Singapore also
Singapore,
got
right?
beach, right?
Yeah, but you can. It's
With
not.
a lot of
It's not
people.
remote. Yeah, it's not remote. It's not remote. You know. Yeah, and unless you go there at like 6 a.m., then the things that you see also questionable, right? Yeah, maybe you don't see humans, but you know they're there in another form. Yeah, yeah, very true lah. These sort of things. Cause I used to stay at East Coast Park, near East Coast Park. So sometimes, like I remember there was one birthday. I think it was one of the first birthday that I encountered in the pandemic was during the circuit breaker. So I was, you know, when we had the circuit breaker in 2020, right? A lot of us were struggling a little bit to get used to it lah. The get used to the pandemic, get used to being isolated and also like all the restrictions at that time. So I woke up very early, I remember, on my birthday in 2020. And I actually went to the beach, you know, by myself, like 4 a.m. or something like that, 4, 5 a.m. And then I saw things that I shouldn't see. Yeah. Um, well, I am not complaining. It's just that I can see certain things. So I don't want to go there, like, and then if I can, I will sort of go and avoid lah. But sometimes it's unavoidable, you see. Yeah. So that's what I'm trying to say lah. Yeah. For those who don't get it, it's okay.
For those who get it, get it. For those who don't, it's
Yeah,
okay.
yeah, it's okay. It's
But
better
I
you
find
don't get it.
the idea of like being in the middle of nowhere terrifying.
That's you lah.
Yeah, that's me lah. But I'm just saying, like,
Yeah, that's
I
you
don't know.
lah.
Like, then if you get in trouble, then how? Then you just stuck there with nobody
Why would you get
around.
into trouble?
You can get hurt. We are humans. We have
By
flesh
what?
prisons. I don't know, like stingray or 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 jellyfish or
You're
something like
not
that. And then
going to walk inside the water, right?
maybe you are. Maybe I want to. Then what if I get hurt? I trip and fall and hit my head and then there's no one there and I die there. Nobody knows.
Yeah, but my point is that in Singapore, in the middle of everything, you also get hurt, what?
Yeah, and then
And
at
you
least
can
there's someone
also
beside
trip
my
and fall.
body.
No.
But at least I won't die there.
We had this conversation before. Don't die inside the studio. Thank you very much.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
So you go outside. It's not that she
Yeah.
don't love me. It's that you die inside and nobody know. Die outside, at least someone's like, hey, who's this person?
Hmm.
Susan, would you live in the middle of nowhere?
No.
So you
It's
also
not
scared to
live in
die.
the middle of nowhere lah. It's more like you want to
Middle of
escape the
nowhere?
city.
I don't want to escape the city. I want to stay in populated areas.
I do.
I
Yeah,
will
one time.
escape during the daytime, not
Yeah,
at night or midnight.
yeah, exactly. But my
One
point
time.
is that you have no options.
One
Ayo.
time. One time. I'm perfectly fine living in the city. Don't get what you mean, but it's okay. I understand different people have different things that they like. One time, my husband said,
So I want to
when
live.
when we grow old and retire, we will go middle of nowhere and buy a plot of land and be farmers. I'm like, excuse me, I didn't sign up for this. when did we agree to do this?
He cannot farm lah. He doesn't
Yeah,
even.
he got
Yeah,
scoliosis
man.
for those who don't know.
Yeah, he doesn't
Go
even
lah,
like exercise, like physical going
go
out to
lah, go
walk.
lah.
He also doesn't even go out to walk.
He,
He want to go and farm.
I just,
Yo.
I just had a very funny thought. We will buy a plot of land and we will become farmers. But he's not the farmer. He's the pig in the farm.
Yo, so bad. They say I'm bad. I think you are worse.
I never say I'm not bad. At least I'm upfront about my terribleness. The piggly biggly. Susan, have you been to a farm, a kampong farm?
I think not a kampong farm, but I went to those farm they open for students or kids for them to visit, and with the goats, the ostrich, for them to visit, but not real farm in the kampong.
That was educational farm.
Yeah, education farm.
Do you have
I think
a
long
favorite?
ago I visited I'm not sure whether I don't know is it Genting Highlands or Cameron Highlands now. One of the highlands. Then they had like lettuce and cabbage on the farm.
Oh,
Yeah. Then I
Can
thought it
buy.
was very interesting. And then at that point, right, you can still ride the horse there. Now I think
Okay.
cannot already.
Oh.
Yeah. Then I didn't know about it, but later on, right, my grandparents actually have a friend who owns a farm there, in now I cannot remember really is it Genting or Cameron. Yeah. So she's a Singaporean lah, but she has a farm in the highlands. And they rear horses and other things.
For riding or for eating?
For riding lah, what's wrong with you? Oh my god, everything is for eating.
I think Malaysia don't have
Yo.
horse meat.
I'm French. French people eat horse meat. So I'm like horse
Japanese
farm.
also eat horse meat.
Like farm as in like killing
It's
farm.
not a horse farm, it's a ranch.
Yeah, then say properly lah. Horse farm.
You are the one who's not listening properly.
Okay, yeah, go on. So got
I
to
don't
ride.
want to go on already.
Last time I also
eat
got ride
horse
on
meat.
horses. I remember, last time I ride on horse when I was very, very young, like 4 or 5 years old. And then I remember that the horse that I rode was called Caramel. And then it's such a distinct memory that I asked my mother, is it I rode a horse when I was younger? And she was like, yeah. Then I'm like, is the horse named Caramel? And then she was like, yeah, I even have a little book that I kept from your school. Then I'm going to flip through, read it, and the horse name is Caramel. And then got a picture of me sitting on the horse. And then the horse is damn fat.
Why do you think you call him caramel liao what?
Maybe, yeah. Maybe too much candy, It's a pony, it's not really a horse.
Then can you imagine he's caramel but he's skinny? Then very poor thing, right? Don't suit the name at all,
Maybe it's like, got the one big dog and one small dog. Then one of the dog is called Duke. Then the other one is called Tiny. Then actually it's the big dog called Tiny and then the small dog called Duke. Got such a thing.
Why your brain got this type of
nonsense
good memory for all the
folder
没用的东西
folder for nonsense. Yeah, see, I told you, when I die, I want to be remembered for my nonsense.
Yo.
Also, as an update, I thought of putting Wingfrond like unbirthday. It can Look quite nice Wing birthday.
you remember when you came out on birthday, I told you?
Look like Wingfrond. Cannot
Ah,
remember, obviously. I thought it's
yeah.
like a novel thing. Then we never draw.
You do ah?
I draw already. I'm very
Ah,
happy.
good ah.
Mm.
Okay, very good. Outsource to you.
Then can you remember riding a horse or not, Debbie?
Yeah.
So.
I think at that time I was like maybe 3 or 4 years old.
So small.
Yeah, but I was riding.
It's a fat horse.
It was not it's like you just walk around the paddock only. You don't
Yeah.
go out of the.
The pasture.
I don't even think that there was a pasture for the horse to go out
Poor
to,
thing.
if I remember correctly, cause it's kind of like also in the mountains, but I cannot remember where. And then my mother was, because I was very small, so at that time, so my mom was sitting behind me, I think. Yeah. I don't think I was by myself. Cause the horse was not a miniature, it's not a donkey.
Yeah.
Yeah, so it's a very high.
Yeah, it's a full size horse. Mine was a pony.
Yeah.
Mine was a horse. That's why I can sit by myself. Susan got sit on horse before?
No eh.
Did you have
I don't have this experience.
Johor
Do
got
you
no
have
horse,
the-
is it?
Johor got no horse.
Johor
Is it?
have, I think Johor have,
The horse, the place so big,
is
no
the
horse.
the horse is belongs to the Sultan Johor.
Yeah.
Oh,
Not for public.
Horse not for public, not for public enjoyment.
so
Yeah, not for
sad.
enjoyment.
Why is
So
it
it's like-
sad? He has his private army. He has his what?
Mm.
So
Why
it's
is it
like the
sad?
queen and all the, what is it, the geese belong to her, was it? Or is it the duck?
She buy the horse.
The swan, not
Swan.
the duck. Swan and duck very different. He buy the horse, then he put it there, is it? So it's not native to the land. It's
Yeah.
just
I don't think are horses native to Malaysia. No, right?
Malaysia.
我没有印象耶，这个。
No.
They came with the British, I'm very sure.
Mm.
And in some places, yeah, I think they came with the British. It's not cheap to rear a horse, eh?
No.
Yeah.
They
They eat a lot also. So it's very expensive to rear. And then also the climate don't really suit them.
Then do people, like, diplomats give the Sultan horses as gifts? Is it something that he likes?
I don't know it.
I remember there was this one Olympic where this country was gifted this the fancy brown horses. What are they called?
But he's
Arabian.
not the ruling. He's not the. They have a system where they take turns to rule, right? The sultans. Susan,
Oh,
They
okay.
rule, but they doesn't involve much in the politics.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And also they take turns one. So although he's the Sultan of Johor, right? It will come to him at one point lah. But he's not the only
Oh
one.
no.
Then
He
it's
he is the Sultan of he's the Sultan of Johor. Just that he's not the Agong.
Yeah
We
lah.
have
It's not the
so-called
Sultan of
the,
Malaysia, correct?
The one. So the Agong is actually they choose among from the Sultan from all the states. So they take
Correct.
turns. Yeah. So that one they call it Agong.
So
So
it's
they
the
choose-
current one.
Current one. Yo. I cannot remember that.
Really want to take
Sorry.
back a Malaysian.
No.
I
Don't put me in trouble, please.
Okay, so the current one is one of the Malaysian sultans. Full stop.
Then how they choose?
Yeah.
Is choose internally or is the people choose? Or is it
Rotation.
No,
longjampa?
because
Right.
the Sultan, the Sultan of every state, they will just, for example, from father to the son, then to the grandson.
Legacy.
So it's by
No,
this.
she mean the Sultan of Malaysia.
The Agong, then it's take turns. They have
so it's like 十二
a
生肖,
rotation.
like everyone. So it's really like 十二生肖.
Hello, you compare them to animals. You very.
No, I feel like there's a set list that they follow each.
Yes, there's a list.
I tell you,
from
which
which state then to
going
which
to be
state.
banned in Malaysia soon.
You'll be surprised when I was younger. My grandma will bring me to Indonesia. Then who knows that French passport cannot enter Indonesia without visa. Then we will stop. Then the whole tour group have to stop because of me. All of them carrying Singapore passport.
Oh,
So I'm standing there. Then they're like, "You never apply for visa?" And I was like, "I didn't know I had to apply for visa. I'm sorry." Then they're like, "You don't know?" And I'm like, "I didn't know." So we had to apply on the spot. Then they look at me. They stare me very, very, very hard. They think, should we give this child a visa? And then they're like, okay, fine, we will approve one immediately. But they were very unhappy about it. Then they say, next time you enter into a country, you better make sure you have a visa. I said, okay. So yeah. Later I try to enter Malaysia, they don't let me in because of this life. You say our Southern is what? 12生肖, hiya.
Yeah lah, so horrible.
Legacy. Then is Southern only boy can be Southern.
yes.
So if the person
In
don't
Malaysia
have
is.
if the person don't have sons, then how? What
It
happens?
But
it
no,
pass to the nephew
normally,
or what lor.
Oh,
this one I'm
Yeah.
not sure.
It pass to the nephew or the male side.
so it keeps going down the line. Okay, if he has brothers, then his brother. If they don't have, then the siblings
Because
have
it's
children.
okay, it's the idea, the same idea as royal family, right?
Yes.
Yeah, same idea as the royal family. So if let's say the king dies, then it's the prince, right? Then usually is something like
An
the
heir and a
first,
spare.
the crown prince.
Yeah, an heir and a spare.
So if the crown prince is no longer around and the crown prince has children, then it will go to the crown prince's son. But if the crown prince is no longer around and then the crown prince don't have children also, then it will go to the crown prince's brother. Do they rotate every 4 years or something? I think 4 years, right? Something
Yeah.
like that.
I thought it's every year.
Yeah, they rotate, I think.
But I think it's something like 4 years 是不是好像不懂 Yeah,
So,
my common general knowledge not very good also now. Cannot remember. Last time I used to know all these things. Know for what I also don't know. Why do I know all these things? Maybe because last time I always travel in and out, so I will still remember. Then too long never go in and out so often. I don't really like my tiles today. Very funny, my tiles. But okay lah, I guess something different. What about your tiles?
I'm working on a larger piece. I finished 2 tiles. I'm working on the large tile that you tinted
the
yesterday.
coal.
The coal, yes.
I
So
gave her a 大口 to let her tile.
I saw like a television for D, letter D.
I also saw a D. Yeah, I also saw a D before during lunchtime. I saw a D. In
大口
Chinese, 口 means mouth.
Big mouth.
Yeah, so it's a 大口, it's big mouth.
Very appropriate tile for you though.
Thank you very much. Big mouth. So I'm feeling the inside of the TV or the inside of the mouth first. Then in future Instagram lives,
In future.
I will feel the border. In future, I have a small mouth.
We see it to believe it. Yeah, I don't really like my tiles today leh. Both didn't turn out the way I wanted.
It's like that 1 week where I had ambitious ideas.
Yeah, how come we finish our questions so early this week?
Because Malaysia only got that many things to talk about.
Who says? I
The
think
answer
Malaysia
is
got
very
more things.
straightforward.
I think got more
Yeah,
things to talk about than Singapore, you know.
Maybe it's because the most chatty one never been to Malaysia much, so nothing much to say. Then airtime become very short.
So we should bring her over.
Then I'll come back and report to
So
y'all
where
guys.
you want to go?
Langkawi. Y'all say Langkawi, guys. I will go.
I don't think she will like Langkawi. She just say that she don't like to be in the middle of nowhere, remember?
Langkawi is in the middle of nowhere. I thought it's a
Yeah.
tourist place.
It's not the middle, I think it's the seaside. It's not middle.
It's an island.
KL is the middle.
So it
Oh,
is an
God.
island in the middle of the sea. So it
But
is
got
in the
people,
middle.
Also in the
right?
middle.
Huh?
Got people,
got what?
right? Got people lah.
Yeah,
You
lah, of course
die.
got people lah,
Yeah,
but
lah,
it's
then it's
more
not middle of
remote.
nowhere. I mean, like, I don't like going to like places where like drive 30 minutes got no people. That sounds very scary to me.
I think she cannot go Langkawi.
Why?
She's scared of heights lah. Then
I'm not
she's
scared of heights. Who
of
said I'm scared of heights?
I'm very sure that the place I bring you will be very scared of heights.
Why? It's okay.
You want to
I bring her to the top of the mountain. Then
Have to climb stairs. I don't want lah.
It's not climb stairs. You take the what's that called? There is
the cable car?
there is a cable car.
Okay, yeah, I don't mind.
But the wind is very strong. So when you are up
Mm.
there on the bridge, right, you can actually feel the bridge wobbling.
Oh.
Yeah. Then that one, right, the more people there are, right, the more scared you will be. Because the bridge will wobble along you. And then, right, it's by the side of the cliff. So you are almost like hanging over the ocean.
If God wants to take me home today, then so be it.
Aya, please lah, so drama. Aiyo. How many millions of visitors visit there every year? Then you are the one that God takes home only.
Well, you'll be surprised.
Got so many people, of all the people want to take you home.
It's like my mother said. If you walk through a forest with durian trees and then the durian drop on your head, that one's really you deserve the durian to drop on your head. What to do it? Then these kind of places got like bungee jumping and all. Got like kayaking. You know, these kind of like
I know that there is canoeing. I don't know about
snorkeling. It sounds like
snorkeling. I think have, but this side of okay. So Langkawi shares one side of Langkawi is obviously the mainland, right? But another side is nearer to Thailand, right? The sea. So I don't know whether got pirates or not. You want to try kayaking and what? That one is 我不知道 I don't know. But then the other side of Langkawi, there is a UNESCO geographical site. So there is it's like a ravine where you can actually hire I think it was speedboats. I think it was speedboats. Yeah, so you can actually take a ride in the speedboats and then watch them as they feed the hawk.
Feed the hawk?
H-A-W-K. H-A-W-K.
I heard hawk. Why got a pig in the middle of nowhere?
Yeah, the pig in the middle of nowhere is you lah.
But please feed me. I wouldn't mind. Feed the hawk. Yes.
They feed like
feed the hawk.
Raw meat like to the so they bring us into the ravine, right? And then one of them will be on a canoe or manually rowed boat lah, right? And then he will be out in the middle of the ravine and then he will feed the hawks lah. Then you can watch them feed the hawks. You can also take the boat trip and then go into some of the caves, but we didn't want to do that because that one, I think they wanted to charge us very crazy amount and then we were like, don't want to forget it. Then in the middle of the ravine, right, there is a floating cafe. But I don't think you were there to sit there lah.
Why?
because it's not a secure, like, how do I explain? It's like it's not a kelong even, you know. It's just a few boats tied together only. Now maybe they changed but when I went, right, it was kind of like you are literally on 3 boats tied together or something like that. And then you pay a lot just to have your coffee or tea. Yeah. Then we passed. We didn't want because we felt it was too expensive. Yeah. Too touristy. You get what I mean? Or like they are just trying to earn another extra buck like that. Yeah. Then also there weren't anybody else who went on that cafe boat thing. So we didn't want to be the only ones, you know? So when you are traveling, right, one thing to remember is you shouldn't be the only customer.
Yeah, it's true.
Yeah, you shouldn't be the only customer. They will try all kinds of funny things when you are the only customer. Yeah. So in Malaysia, right, you must make sure that, you know, there are other people like also buying, you know, that kind of thing, or eating or what. Then you buy.
I
You
think in
shouldn't be
other
the only
countries also
customer.
the same. When I go to Thailand, also like that.
Thailand, I think in Bangkok you are still quite safe because now Bangkok is very advanced really. Yeah. Bangkok, right, some of the malls in Bangkok, right, actually look better than the malls in Malaysia. Some. Yeah. So it depends on where you are at. I really don't think Steph will like Langkawi.
Why?
I really don't think so. Just
Then where
not
should I
your.
go?
I think even Malacca, Penang, this type will suit you more. Yeah. Already want to take her to Botanic Garden. Sometimes already very stressful. Already.
Why? No, ask you take
Stand in
care.
the middle, and
Komodo
yell.
dragon!
No, that one not so bad. The other one was worse.
Which one?
The one where you go and yell about getting married.
Remarried.
Remarried. Yeah.
Very good. Nice.
But it's interesting. I think Langkawi has a lot of potential as a tourist area. Yeah. I like Langkawi more than I like Sentosa. Yeah. So maybe I'm not really a Singaporean. I'm a fake one. Yeah. I like certain parts of Malaysia better than Singapore.
Susan,
Yes.
Singapore got Sentosa, Malaysia got what?
Sentosa also. There's a Sentosa in Malaysia also.
There's a Sentosa in Malaysia?
Taman Sentosa.
Yeah.
Really?
Taman
It's just
Sentosa.
Is it as
just
nice?
it's no, it's just a residence area.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
It's the same name only
They
lah.
got good
Cheh.
food. Yeah.
Oh.
They got no
You
seaside.
ask
Like you
what?
can
Then
see
we
the
just
sand.
reply
No, I don't want another Sentosa. I want like something similar to Sentosa, even if it's a different name.
Just go to Sentosa lah. What you mean?
In Malaysia have got like a nice beach with like fun places to go.
Langkawi is a nice one. Then Redang. And what else? I think I'm not a good person for you to ask because I only went to
For
Penang
your,
and Langkawi.
for your.
Yo, very bad. In Sabah, there's a very
Dixon got
nice
a lot.
beach. Port Dickson.
Yeah,
Port
Port Dickson
Dickson.
got a lot of interesting, but it's not an island.
It's not an island, just a
It's not an
seaside.
island. Just Desaru also not an island. But now Desaru is quite expensive, right? Going by the
Yeah.
hotel accommodation rates. Why do you want to go to Sentosa in another country? Just go to your own country, Sentosa lah. Why?
I'm curious, like, is there like a similar thing to it?
He is like asking, is there an Eiffel Tower in your...
China got Eiffel Tower. I just found out recently. It's a tiny one. Then they replicate the architecture so that it looks like an exact copy of the Eiffel Tower area. Yeah, but the Eiffel Tower is tiny. Not
And then?
like miniature, but like compared to the real one, it's very small. But in person, it's still quite large.
And
I
then?
thought it was very funny. Like one country go and copy your things just because they like it. Like they.
I thought the Eiffel Tower is protected as a icon. You cannot copy it without paying money.
Maybe they did.
Or maybe they don't know about it, so they didn't do anything.
Huh? It's in the news
Do? Maybe not translated to French? I don't know.
French government don't know about it. I translate. I'll tell them. Hi.
Go.
Were you aware?
Actually, I haven't been to Sentosa. Yeah, I did lah. I went this year. Actually, I want to say I very long never go, but I didn't. I just went this year in. I think
We
it's
didn't go to the
March.
beach lah.
Yeah, I went to the Wax Museum.
Potato people think it's wax hair museum.
Wax Museum.
I think it's called something else, right?
Like what?
Madame Tussauds.
Yeah, but it's a wax museum. Madame Tussauds is the brand.
Oh,
Madame Tussauds is the brand. It's like a chain.
no. Burger King. Hi, welcome to.
They have outlets elsewhere as well in
They have
other
outlets?
countries. Yeah, they have different outlets of this museum.
Oh my god.
What?
Hi, would you like to order one Marilyn Monroe?
Is it everything is food?
No, it's just so funny.
Everything is food.
No, everything is art. Why you don't know that's my company's name? Very tired today. Okay, Gav, we log off.
So much rubbish.
I know. I'm living up to my expectations of leaving behind
No,
nonsense.
but there are really different branches of this museum elsewhere, you know?
I'm not
It
saying
is-
it. I'm not saying. Yeah, I know.
I went to Hong Kong.
Is it got different people in different museum, or is it got like copies of the same person in certain places?
I think some are copies. The Singapore Madame Tussauds has a lot of Indian celebrities,
Oh, okay.
like Bollywood. So basically, the first part of the exhibit, right? My aunt and I were like, huh? 这个是谁？这个是谁？这个是谁？ Because we don't watch any Bollywood series or anything like that. So we were like, very confused, like, who's this? Who's this? Oh, this one a bit familiar lah. No, it's that one. So, very clueless. Yeah. My aunt wanted to go, if not I wouldn't. I'm not interested in people. I mean, if you ask me to choose, I will not choose to go and see people or wax impressions of other people, you know? It's not me lah. Yeah, but because it was my aunt, so I agreed. Yeah. Wax Museum. Oh, but I did like the building that is housed in though. So the Singaporean Wax Museum, right, is actually housed in ex-army hospital, I think. It's definitely an ex-army building lah. Okay, but I'm not sure whether it's a hospital or not. Or maybe I just remembered wrongly. But it's a colonial building. It's a very old building, and It's on the island of Sentosa, which used to be like a British military base. So it was a military building. I think it was a military hospital. And I think one of the interesting things about this Madame Tussauds Wax Museum is that it has like a little boat ride inside the exhibit itself, like as part of the exhibit. They also have other things like a 3D roller coaster, or not say roller coaster, but 3D fantasy sort of like a ride. But I think the boat ride was quite well done in terms of the wax figures that they put in, and also they did like a miniature Singapore scene, you know, so you can go past Chinatown, you can go past like certain landmarks in Singapore, like the Marina Bay Sands, all that. So it was quite interesting. But then there was one part of the ride that was very creepy. Um, there was a blank area that was very dark, and then suddenly, right, the immediate thing that you see in front of you is like it's kind of like a 7-month prayer altar with wax candles. So I thought it was very strange that they put it down there. And then after that, my aunt and I was telling my aunt, maybe there's a reason why they put it down there, you know, because it's an ex-army hospital. Maybe there's the morgue or something. Yeah, so that's the kind of random things that we talk about. Well, Steph, your coal, you can touch the coal, it will activate the. If you touch the magical setting, they'll reactivate. Did they? I think you are muted.
Sorry.
What do you say?
I said maybe it's because I'm very cold.
Very cold. You're very cold.
Yes, I'm very cold. I think unless I rub lah, but most of the time maybe the blue shimmer is coming on.
You're very cold or you're very cold.
I'm very cold. So
And
the
you're drawing on the
cold,
cold. Yeah.
so the cold don't transfer onto me. I'll just hold the white part, don't hold the color part. It has been wee.
Yo.
I was trying to like
Did I tell you about this the 7-month offering altar thing?
yeah,
I
you
think I
told
did,
me,
right?
Yeah, you
Yeah.
told me.
Yeah. I was very like, you know, like what is this doing here, you know, kind of thing.
It's to add atmosphere.
But Sentosa is actually one of the more famously haunted areas in Singapore anyway. Yeah. Although there are others lah.
I remember in the Peranakan Museum there was a section dedicated to funerals. Then there was this one, I think he was, my memory is very fuzzy, but he was like the chairperson of some Peranakan organization, and then he allowed them to use his likeness as the figure within the coffin. Yeah, so you have this little warning sign before you enter that space that basically like disturbing images displayed, and then viewer discretion is advised, and you step
This one
in
don't
there.
have This one don't have So, and they did it in a way that I think only locals will understand. So if I was a foreigner and I took that same ride, I wouldn't think that it was something that it wouldn't catch my attention in that manner, you know? I would think that it's part of the whole exhibit
Atmosphere.
and not question anything. But because we are local, we know what it means, you see? Yeah.
So that one in the Peranakan Museum, the old one, now they're currently undergoing renovations, but
Yeah.
the old one really is a literal funeral set up to show you how they would pay respects to the dead. Then there's also a wedding section. That was quite nice. How's your...
When are they renovating until?
I don't know there.
Because I thought we were meant to go, right? Actually.
Then it shut down. Susan, have you been? Peranakan Museum?
No, I haven't been there before.
It's very nice. Very fun colours. Very
Actually, we should go for the series that we are planning.
Yo, don't know whether it's open or not. With COVID delays and all. I think might be next year, you know.
Then we KIV until next year.
Yo! That's not the point.
Why? Well, technically, this one can be part 1 and then that one can be like the museum, you know, like different.
Okay lah.
What?
Okay
Bonus.
Yeah.
Okay lah.
Since you're going to do it, right? Might as well.
Yeah, so look out for Tangle Travelogue Peranakan series.
Actually, I don't know what I'm doing. I'm just coloring.
Colour. Is your second town nicer than your first one, Debbie?
Probably. Well, I would say that the original one is more eye-catching. Yeah, but I think this one is more cohesive.
Do you think it's more difficult to tangle on a darker tile?
Yes and no, but this one is because of the shimmer. I think there's just too much mica on the tile. So when I spread it, it actually ate up all the tangles. Yeah. And I think it killed one of my pants. Never mind.
Yeah.
Is there a Peranakan museum in Johor also? I mean, thinking that...
Johor don't have.
Because
But I think
Peranakan...
Penang or
对哦
Melaka.
Penang 有
Penang or Melaka should have.
I know
Yeah.
Penang have. Yeah, Penang have. I want to go to the Penang one. I don't know about the Malacca one though. Cannot remember the Malacca one.
Because Melaka a lot of Babanyong, yeah?
Yeah.
Peranakan.
Would be nice to go, huh?
Go to all of the countries' Peranakan museums.
Why cannot go to remote place?
Can, but don't live there. Later you die there. I already explained
Don't
already.
live there.
Don't live there, yeah. Yeah,
You
don't
don't
live there.
live there,
Later
then
you
how you
leave.
get out?
You cannot live there. Don't
You-
live there. Later you cannot live there.
Oh.
Because remote area don't have Wi-Fi. Don't have strong
Don't have
Wi-Fi.
neighbors. You scream also nobody hear you. It's terrifying. Maybe I watch too much horror
Don't scream
films. Don't scream. Then for what? Burglar, you're like, oh, so sorry to bother you. Like, you're here, there's the safe box. Here's my jewelry. Here, you can take my watch.
If you are all alone there, you're all alone there, what?
Why would you want to be all alone?
Then you want to be with a burglar?
Yeah, then the burglar will come and find you. That's how you die.
My point is that there's nobody there, not even a burglar.
There will be a burglar.
How you know?
Burglar. There always is.
If I am a burglar, right, I will go and live in the city, more people to steal from.
Maybe he just want to steal from you.
More business.
More business.
More business, right? Yeah.
Oh my god.
Yeah. Then if I only want to steal from Debbie, then I wait until I'm in her country or she's in my country. Why I have to go to the remote place to steal from her?
Steal your cat away. Like me.
The remote place will have the rats that steal from you. Steal your food.
Actually, Singapore also got a lot of rats.
I never
Yeah.
had rat problem though.
You
No, I'm not a rat. I'm a pig.
No, but I mean in Singapore, right? There is a rat infestation in some of the areas also, like Chinatown. A lot of rats in Chinatown.
Health code
Cause I used to
violations.
stay there. See, yeah. Until now, I mean, it's not a problem that they have cleared away. Yeah, it still exists. This problem.
Okay. Maybe you
So
want to talk.
basically, it's not. Huh?
No, go on. Finish your
Why?
thought.
I still very remote.
Still
Yeah, I still very
sick.
remote.
Where got remote? Or
Very
you want
remote.
to live in a remote place?
Yeah.
Okay lah.
Good what? Remote. Then
Good,
you
good.
don't have to deal with like irritating people.
Yo, just put your
Why?
phone on silent. It's easier and less dangerous.
That is if I'm in Singapore lah. But when I'm around like out in another country,
You also can put your phone on silent lah.
it's good to be. Then if you are remote, then you switch off your phone, then even worse, right?
So point is, don't leave Singapore. Just stay here and put your phone on silent.
I
Skip
really
all
want
the
to
trouble.
question your logic around this. Because I don't
just-
understand how it works.
This is just how all horror movies start, okay? Some friends will go to a middle of nowhere cabin and then they'll die one by one.
But my point is that in Singapore, I have enough horror stories to last me my whole life. I've seen enough things in
Go
Singapore.
move to Australia or Malaysia.
The irony is that right, there are more ghosts in Singapore than in like say Australia that I was in. I'm not joking.
What, the feng shui there better?
No, it's because the population here is denser. They are more attracted to living
So
here
also got
than
more
living.
business lah. It's like burger
Yeah.
also lah.
More 气氛 right or not?
Oh, okay.
I horn you, then I can see you scream more. I go there, nobody horn.
Business very bad. Hey, John, yeah, Henry, I'm very lonely. The ghost on like, ooh.
Right or not?
Scare a cow lah. Yeah.
Scare a cow?
Then if you die there, then you have nobody to haunt. So sad.
I don't need to
Die
horn
there.
anybody lah. I just die lah.
Okay lah.
Why? And
Okay.
then if I die and then I'm a spirit, I can float around, right?
Yeah, okay, we do this.
I float back. No, then I float back to Singapore to haunt you ah.
Okay.
Then when I'm tired of haunting you, I go back.
Can. You want to
No need passport.
Yeah, no need passport very
Maybe
good. No
there
need visa
is-
also.
Yeah,
No need visa
I
also.
wouldn't mind not needing visa. My
Yeah, no
passport
need
don't
visa
have some
also.
problem. Okay.
Good idea, right? Oh,
可以
shiok ah?
You want to share your tiles?
No.
Susan, you want to share your tiles?
This one I shared already. So this is the second tiles that
What do you do,
tinted by Stephanie.
What do
I
you
used
do?
a white
You draw ah?
jerry roll to draw
I'm
the
wondering what she
yeah.
used. Because it looks
The
like
white
silver.
Jero.
It looks like silver on some angles.
Oh, is it? Yeah, I think because the white jerry roll on the color background, sometimes it will take the color a little bit of green. And do some shading with the pencil.
Nice.
Very nice.
Look like a map. Map
map.
of the forest.
Yeah.
So Debbie, you ready to share your tiles?
Yeah, what you want me to share leh? I share so many times leh. So this one is the one that I ruined or somewhat ruined because there's so much mica, but it's very eye-catching. It's actually a very nice tile. If I didn't know it was ruined, I would think it's a nice tile. But I know that it's ruined, so I don't think it's a very fantastic tile, but it's okay. Yeah. And then this is the second one, which I am now shading and coloring. Yeah.
Nice. Look like cloud. My first tile was this 3Z. It is gold shadow pen on a Lindy's Gang Magicals background. And then my second tile is this. Lindy's Gang Magicals background with shading using Ecoline markers. Typical with Wingfrond. And then the last tile is a work in progress that I'm not going to finish. I'm going to hold it for next week.
You're not going to finish.
No, I'm not going to finish it. I'm going to hold it until next week.
Then can like that one ah?
Yeah lah, work in progress lah. So it's a two-part
I
series
think
kind of thing.
I
Very
think
big
next
eh.
week
Very big compared to this is a
nobody asked you to
apprentice
start on
size
it.
town. So bad. Oh.
Yeah, what you get to
Yum,
choose
yum,
what
yum,
you
yum.
work on, what?
Yum,
Yeah.
yum, 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 yum.
And I think next week is hosted by Utica. I think it's a new
Okay.
Tangle, so we don't know
Oh,
how it
okay.
looks like
Yeah.
yet.
Okay, that's why I got
Yeah.
no image in my head. Okay, yeah, sounds good. Yeah, thank you so much for joining us. Why you laugh? Why you laugh?
You got no image in your head.
So bad. Think only in images.
What?
and
You
not image
said
in my head.
it! Hey, you just said it yourself, leh. Then I'm bad just for laughing. Hey, hello.
Cannot laugh. Not allowed to laugh. My friend, you're not supposed to laugh at me. Okay. If you want to watch a recording of today's session, it'll be available on our Instagram page at 7forest5rivers and also on our YouTube account, youtube.com/c/7f5r studio. And then you can view photos of our you can watch photos, my gosh. You can view photos of our completed tiles on our personal Instagram profiles. Debbie is at tangle.pursuits, Susan is at susanyeo.czt, and I am at halfpen_will_draw. If you tangle along with us, if you use the Tangle Wingfrond or the today's stream, please post your tiles in the 7F5R challenge group on Facebook. We'd love to see what you've created. And you can also use the hashtag 7F5R challenge on Instagram so that we can find your artwork. Thank you so much for joining us. We'll see you again next week on Wednesday, 2:45 p.m. Singapore time. Thank you so much for hanging out with us. Lots of fun today. Yeah, and happy
Thank
birthday,
you.
Malaysia.
Happy
Happy
Merdeka Day.
birthday.
Yeah. Bye.
Bye.